My name is Wayne Debele, and I am an animator, the proud founder of Left Hand Animation. So, at Left Hand Animation, we create animations. We tell stories, African stories, because we like to tell Afrocentric stories, right? Stories that are very relatable to people from Africa. We like to work with a lot of black characters, like characters like us, and we like to tell stories that only animation can tell. So about the mocap challenge, it really caught my interest because it's basically about motion capture, which is a big part of animation. It's a big part about what I do and what I strive to achieve every single day. Because when you're animating, capture emotion is a big part of it. We use a lot of realism and realistic movements that we reference when we're making animations. Of course, in animation, we have to exaggerate it to fit the medium, but at the same time, movement tells a lot about how a person is really feeling. Movement can actually convey things that words can't, and that's what really piqued my interest about the mocap challenge, because I'd like to see how they manage to tell stories using movement. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've told a lot of stories. But I'll just pick the top two that come to my head right now. The first story that I'll talk about is Lost in Translation. It's an animated series that we have. At this point, I think we're at episode 9, that tells the story of a girl. A girl grew up in Makokova, which is a local place here in Bulawayo. So this girl is very interested in going abroad. So she likes to walk in the suburbs, which is far away from where she lives. It's a different atmosphere entirely from Makokoa, where she just likes the peace, she likes the big houses, she likes to see all this beautiful stuff because it makes her think of abroad, until she comes across a place called the Alliance Francaise, which teaches French. And it sort of like ignites her passion to go to Paris, right? Now she knows exactly where she wants to go abroad. So she begins to embark on a journey where she learns French. So this story is sort of like, I'll say, two birds with one stone type of thing. Because at the same time, the Alliance Francaise is the one that gave me a platform to create my animations. So I decided to use this place and connect it with the girl from here to tell a story about how it can be a bridge to someone's dreams. Another story we've told is a short film that I produced with Cosmos Ronu. It's called A Hero's Legacy. We did it last year. So it tells the story of a security guard from here in Bulawayo who works at a bank. And his job is to protect the bank, but there's a big robbery that happens where he loses his life. And in a tragic accident, he's shot to death. And tells the story of his children about how they're now supposed to survive without their sole provider, who was the father. So those are the stories that you should go and check out at Left Hand Animation. Instagram, YouTube, whatever. It's Left Hand Animation, yeah. I just want to say thank you for having me. It's very rare that I get the opportunity to talk about animation, to talk about what I'm passionate about. And I'd like to thank Telco for this opportunity and Texpo, because I'm not familiar with any school that teaches animation or gives kids to have the opportunity to learn how to animate or capture motion the way that you guys do. So, yeah, that's my commentary.